Let's watch the Sywo video. We haven't seen a Sywo video for a little bit because this is it's about in-game leveling. A lot of you guys are starting today, so I feel like if we watch a video about like leveling, in-game priorities, all that kind of shit, like I feel like that would be a good idea for a lot of y'all that are probably beginning the game today.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna give you a crash course to Lost Ark, tell you how to survive your first week in the game, get the most out of it while at the same time have the most fun with your characters, and not just wander around clueless or being frustrated that you don't understand things.
Yep.
Everything that's important, and I was asked by many other new players in the past few days, I will include in this video, add more on top of it. And that's gonna be our.
This was the guy that Gold River actually mentioned during the interview. Is there like, what motivates you to fucking, what motivates you to make more content? Well, I don't know. I like Sywo. We'll make more content for him.
Starter guide.
It was a good.
We're gonna discuss the following topics today: choosing your server, choosing your class, a little bit of a game settings overview because there are some important things in the settings that I would like you to know. How to level up and how to level up fast in case you're into that. What you can do after level 50 and what are some priorities that you need to keep in mind.
No, it's not my
the importance of vaults and how to boost other characters. And lastly, what to buy from the cash shop, what is worth getting from there. So after you launch the game, you're going to be faced with your first choice, and that is the region and the server. In terms of regions, you can play on whichever one you want. Obviously, the closer to your home, the better ping you're gonna have.
Yeah, we're on, by the way, for anybody who wants to play with me, we're on East NA, East North America servers, guys. East North America servers. So keep that in mind. The server I'm on is Galatar, but if you want to play with me and do raids and shit, and like if you want to maybe take part in the PvP tournament that we're gonna probably be doing, you got to be on the East North America servers.
If you live in Europe, you're not locked to playing on a European server. You can play on any server in any region you wish, yeah?
Yeah.
Vice versa as well. In terms of servers, I will link you in the description below a spreadsheet that contains a lot of the guilds and where they have went in terms of filling up a server, for example, with a mostly German-speaking community or Spanish-speaking community or French, etc. In case,
yeah, I would say probably if you speak like German, French, whatever, like I would look up, make sure you're playing on a server. Like for example, Kel'Thuzad used to actually be like a huge Brazilian server. Like a lot of South Americans used to play on Kel'Thuzad. Like we had a server, or sorry, a guild. It was like the Brazilian Legion or something like that. And like I had fucking tons of friends, and like because you would add them on Real ID and you would know that they came from South America, because a lot of dudes from like South America, they would have 4 names. It would be like I don't know, like Henrique, like I don't know, it'd be like four different you know, Spanish names. Come to Brazil. Look, dude, as I said, I appreciate the viewers everywhere, man. I do. It's great.
If you are a German,
Two
French,
names, two surnames,
Spanish,
yeah.
Italian, Polish player, and you're looking for a specific community, that list in the description is going to contain
I don't really know
this.
Spanish,
Same
though.
goes if you're an English-speaking player and you want a server where there's mostly English-speaking players. Those are also in the description below. They have added new servers after the Founders Packs release, which was a few days ago. The names of these newer servers will also be in the description below.
They speak Brazilian.
And I recommend that you choose one of those because your queue times are going to be much shorter compared to you joining a server that was opened initially. With
join a server that says status good. Unless you're okay with waiting in queues. Like if you're a guy that you don't have a lot of free time, just do that, man. Yeah, fucking do that.
On the Packs release. Now let's get onto the server in the character selection screen. Next topic that I would like to discuss with you is choosing your class, because this is what you're going to be doing next. Now,
if you're a real man, you play a berserker. If you're not, you play something else. Like, I mean, that's pretty much that's the delineation. That's the difference. So, I mean, we can just skip this whole part of the video.
I have a full video on how to choose a class in Lost Ark, all of the classes overview. So that's linked in the description. You should absolutely watch it. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. However, I do want to mention one thing, and that is the fact that if you make a mistake in choosing your class now, that's absolutely no problem. Getting several characters to level 50 is actually a cool thing in Lost Ark. It's a form of content in its own.
Whenever I get my character maxed, I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna level up a gun lancer with my first power pass, and then my second power pass, I'm probably gonna hold on to it until I really decide what I want to do the next one with. But the next one's gonna be 100% gun lancer, 100%. 100% gun lancer. You know
Really
it,
fun
I know
to
it,
do.
everybody knows it.
But we're going to talk about alts a little bit later and how to boost them. Choose the class that you feel the most connected to. Watch my video on classes, and that's about everything here. Next up, I would like to take you through some game settings that I think are important. Here in the settings menu, after you press escape, you have a cogwheel. And first, in the video category, we have force 21:9 aspect ratio. If you look at this character right here on the left, you can see that we see all the way until
I'm
her
looking
skirt.
at her.
With this option enabled, this is how much more we see.
Oh,
and it
wow.
happens the same on the right hand side of the screen as well. When you play PvP, this is a big asset for you to see players from further away.
Wow.
Everyone plays with force.
DirectX 9? Yeah, he's obviously on the Korean client. I'm like 90% sure. I would assume he's probably still on the Korean client for this. Maybe not, but that's what I kind of guessed. Or Russian client.
21:9 aspect ratio in PvP, so you would be at a disadvantage if you don't, right? You don't need to have a 21:9 native resolution screen. You can just force it on a normal screen like I'm doing, and almost everyone else. Also in the accessibility menu, we have the mouse settings, the mouse cursor settings. You can change its color, and also you can change its size. You can also change its color from within the game if you press Control on your keyboard and you scroll, with your mouse scroll.
The red one,
go through colors depending.
The red one's the best, by the way. So if you're not using the red cursor, that you're just really not. You're not playing at maximum efficiency. But like, I mean, if you guys actually want advice about this and like our insight into this, you probably don't want to use the red one because the red one is going to blend in more with the red effects on the screen. So you want to do one that's not red or blue, because there are blue effects and there are red effects. So try to get one, and you can even change it for each boss depending, so it won't blend in as much. Pink.
On which content you enter, so you can clearly see where your mouse is, because that's where you're going to be aiming your skills. Also in the accessibility menu here, we have a photosensitivity mode, which I highly recommend you turn on.
What is that?
This reduces the harsh flashes that you see on your screen, and it's a pleasure for the eyes to play with this turned on. Next, in
shit like that doesn't bother me,
the gameplay
actually.
section, in the controls and display, we have here display other people's pets. This removes everyone has a pet after them in Lost Ark, and having them disabled is something that you can do, something that I do,
clutter.
and I recommend you do that too. Combat outline is something that I also recommend you have turned on. This basically gives your character a white outline while you are in combat, so you can better see if you're behind an object or behind a boss. You can at least see an outline of your character. Next, we're going to talk about the leveling up process. I want to give you a few tips here, guide you a little bit. As you start off, you're going to be on this island, in this town in particular, and you're going to make your way through levels by following the story quest. That's all you need to do in Lost Ark in order to level up to level 50. Yellow quests or purple quests are optional, and you can always come back to do them later in case you choose to skip them, so that you can level up as fast as possible. This is how you level up as fast as possible, and that is only following on the story quest. On top of the story quest, as you chase this particular story, you're going to have red instantaneous or spontaneous quests popping on your screen. Very easy to do. Kill 3 mobs on your way. Talk to 2 NPCs on your way as you're following the story, right? So definitely do those red quests as well. They're actually going to help you later on. Now, the story, after you leave this island, changes from orange color to a light blue color like this. So as you set sail from East Lutera's dock, you're going to follow a light blue story from now on. It asks you to go here in Tortoik, and then Annika, Argentine, and North Verne, which is your first big stop, if I may. You don't need to go through all of these zones to get to 50. So what I did, and what I recommend you do as well, is you leave East Lutera on your boat, you follow a blue story to Tortoik, You finish Tortoik's story, which
Oh, so wait, so I go on my boat today. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. Wow.
is lovely, beautiful, and you also get some couple of
Yes,
very
dude.
useful things for later on, like a song, for example. And then you skip Annika altogether. You don't go here, even though after finishing Tortoik, it asks you to go here.
Really?
From Tortoik, you set sail again and you go to Argentine. As you dock in Argentine, the blue story is actually going to resume, even though you've completely skipped Annika.
Oh.
And you're gonna finish up your blue story here. On top of that, all of the red quests, spontaneous quests that I talked about earlier, are gonna do them here as well. They're present in every map, so just do them. And all.
See, I'm not going to worry about leveling up fast. I'm not, yeah. Yeah, the thing is, like, if I was worried about leveling up fast, do you think I'd still be level 30 fucking 5? No. So yeah, this is, and again, this is a tip for leveling fast. It's not a tip for someone who's, like, just trying to experience the story or anything like that. Yeah, it's just simply for people that are trying to level up fast.
Also, because our goal when we leave Argentine is to be level 49 and 60% to 50, we're going to do some yellow quests in Argentine as well, but not many, just 4 of them. All of the quests in Totrich, which are 3 in total, and also one quest from Sasha here called New Machine Order. Sasha is one NPC that you're going to meet throughout your story several times. So you cannot miss this yellow quest from Sasha called New Machine Order. If you're still missing, after what we just discussed, red quests, story quests, and this yellow quest in Totrich and the one from Sasha, if you're still missing XP to be 49 and 60%, do not leave Argentine and go to Vern, because you're going to have to come back since you're not going to level up to 50 in Vern. Do a little bit more yellow quests here in Riza Falls.
Okay.
There are 2 of them, or 1 of them here and 1 of them here, that reward you with really good experience. So when you do leave Argentine, because the story will ask you to leave this zone and go to Vern, the goal is to do that when you're 49 and 60% to your level 50. When you hit Vern, this is your first big stop. This is where you basically unlock the end game activities in Lost Ark.
Okay.
And
so I have to
leads
be
us
there.
to our next topic, which is what to do at level 50 and what should be your priorities. This is Vern Castle map, and after you finish your business in Argentine, it's going to send you here. You come here, there's a big cinematic story. You're going to finish that in a few minutes, and then you're going to visit the Queen. She's going to give you enough experience to hit level 50, assuming you are 49 and 60%. And then after that, part of the story, you're going to come here to the Chaos Dungeons, you're going to unlock them, and then you're going to unlock the daily quest as well, also part of the story, and all of these waypoints in Vern Castle. They're important, so unlock them. Don't forget to bind yourself to Vern Castle so that you can have your recall set to here. This is important. Now, the first ever thing that you should do at endgame in terms of content are these Chaos Dungeons that you can access by interacting with this statue. These are very easy mobbing content, and this first one right here is accessible starting with item level 250.
Oh shit, dude! I think my item level was like 162 or something like that. Man, this is it's not good. Yeah, it's not fucking good. We got a ways to go. If you have Crystalline Aura, you'll hit 50 before you even finish Argentine. Oh yeah, the thing is, like, I'm not even worried about it at all. Like, it'll be fine. Commercial for Lost Ark on your channel? Well, I mean, that would make sense. I mean, that's targeted advertising, isn't it? That's smart.
Which you should absolutely have if you finished the story. And they reward you, amongst many other things, with your set of gear. This set of gear is, you can even have it all the way until tier 2. You really don't need to change it or modify it into any other gear.
Yeah.
You can use this one from day 1 all the way until you finish your tier 1 progression and enter tier 2. After you finish 1 or even 2 runs if you want of the Chaos Dungeons, you should play Song of Trixion and go visit Beatrice in Trixion, so she would give you the purple quest, which starts your awakening skill quest. This is your awakening skill right here, all the way at the bottom. This one right here. And you get it by visiting Beatrice in Trixion, assuming you're level 50. Alongside with your
Oh,
awakening
shit.
skill, you're also going to get a level 50 skill. Each class gets their own skill, of course.
There's
Both
like no like level 55 or 60 skills, right? Because like in BDO, you used to like the cap whenever I played was like 50, and then it like you got awakening at like 57 or like 56 or 55, like one of the three. So yeah, okay, so that 50 is soft cap. So like you don't get any kind of crazy. It was 56. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't really remember that well. No one cares about BDO. Nah, BDO was a good game, man. Like it was a good game. I had fun playing it. Like I really actually enjoyed playing BDO a lot whenever I did play it. Like I would go back and play BDO again maybe.
both of these, the awakening and the level 50 skill, regular skill that you can drag on your bar, come as items in your bag. So there's an orange and black item, and there's also a black item. You have to use both of those from your bag in order to get these two skills. Awakening skill, the first awakening skill, this one, is pretty easy to do, and I definitely advise you do it as the second thing in your journey at endgame. After completing these two things that we discussed, the world is your oyster. You can start doing whatever you want. If I would be to recommend you a couple of things or a way to go, I would actually go here to the Guardian Raid section, and I would finish my 2 daily runs of a Guardian Raid appropriate for my item level. In this case, since you're just wearing the 302 gear from the Chaos Dungeon.
Wait, can I solo this? Could I solo a Guardian Raid? Yes? Oh my god, dude. Like, I want to go into every single thing that I can, and I want to go in. So if you ain't a bitch, there's no reason for me not be able to do it. Like, because how do you solo a Guardian Raid? You go in there, there's the boss, you kill the boss. It's easy. Like, it's not a lot to it. You just kill the boss, and then he's dead. That's it. He's done.
You have access to this boss. Later on, when you enchant your gear a bit, you have access to this, and so on, right? On top of that, daily quests is something that I highly recommend you start doing with day one. You have 3 daily quests per day to do, and also 3 weekly quests per week. So taking 3 dailies, I advise you focus on these dailies that give you either this material or this material. Doing 3 dailies during your first day is again something that I would do myself. Weekly quests, again, focus on this material and this material. They are very important for your gear enchanting process. After this, I would basically just jump on the sea and start doing the island quests, which are a beautiful form of story. It's just very rewarding and very fun to do as well. You get to discover what Lost Ark is about, and at the same time get gear enchantment materials. Speaking about gear enchantment materials, I have another video just posted.
I think this game will probably take me like a month to beat. Like, it might take me 2 months to beat the game. Like, to get pretty much everything in the game. Like, it'll be a while, but I think probably about 1 to 2 months to beat the game. Like Necromancer? Yeah. Probably just like Necromancer.
A couple of days ago, linked in the description below. Very important for you to watch that, where I tell you all of the places where you can get gear enchantment materials and how I go about getting mine, so I can progress with my gear also at the same time as playing the game and having fun, discovering my class. Personally, I would jump straight onto the Paito Island. I would come here to this deck, finish the yellow quest here for a little bit of pirate coins. Then I would go to this quadrant, this island right here, the Freedom Island. I would finish the 2 yellow quests here for more pirate coins, at which point I would have enough pirate coins, which is another currency in the game, to go back to Peito here, same deck, this merchant, and buy myself this particular song that costs pirate coins. After I have this song, I would right away go and start doing this quadrant, this island right here, Lullaby Island. There is an event here on this island where you need to do it 3 times, and this event requires you to play this song in order to complete it. The event, after you do it 3 times...
Holy shit, man. Bro, what? How it be so complicated? How it be so complicated? Oh, man. Guys, chill out. It's not that hard. What's he telling you to do? Go to this one, then go to the other one, get the thing, come back, do it again. Like, it's not that complicated. Like, it sounds complicated, but it's really not. It's going to take you like 3 hours tops to do all this. It's not a big deal.
It's a purple quest on the island, right? After you do it 3 times, it rewards you with this song. This song is later on useful in a very rewarding island for gear enchantment materials, which is this island right here. This one, the Dream Gull Island.
I mean, don't you guys have
here,
Google?
in order to finish all of the quests, you need...
Like, I'm actually, I'm one of the ones, like, here's the thing, right, is I'm actually one of the ones that's just like you guys, and I get overwhelmed real quick. Like, I get overwhelmed so fast whenever I start playing a new game, because it's like, I just, you get that sensory overload from it, right? And it's like, oh my God, this has got a lot of shit going on. So yeah, I mean, I think it'll take it time to figure all this stuff out for anybody. It's the info dump. Yeah, exactly. You open up a new fucking thing and it shows a bunch of cards. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean cards? So yeah, I mean, like, it seems daunting at first, but like the way that you do it, this is like my best advice is like, you build a wall 1 brick at a time. You level a character 1 level at a time. You just start doing it. And the thing is, like, if you don't start doing it, it's never going to happen. Like, it's the same as, like, whenever I was playing PoE, it's like, man, dude, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, I got to farm this, I got to farm that. It's like, nothing's going to happen. Just start mapping. Like, get fucking map. Do map. Come on. Like, start fucking playing and moving forward.
This song that you get from Lullaby Island. This is how I would start, and afterwards I would go watch my own video with the gear enchantment materials so I can see all of the other islands. In the description, I'm also gonna link you a spreadsheet with all of the islands for tier 1 content and tier 2 as well that give you anything. All of those islands are listed there, and the rewards that they have are also listed there. So you can see which one gives you gear enchantment materials, which one gives you sea tokens, which one gives you pirate coins, etc. Upon hitting item level 340, when I enchant my blue gear a little bit, I would get my friends together or my guildies and go to farm some abyssal dungeons.
What's that?
You have 1 run of each of these per character per week. And it's important to do because not only they give you nice accessories for your character,
orange.
they also give you gold and not to mention gear enchantment materials. This is a harder form of 4-man content, so I would get my friends together for this, and I would farm
God,
it.
I gotta do
Once
that.
I farm this enough times, the first one and the second one, I would get these tokens, and the second one also rewards me.
Can I solo that one too? It says
actual pieces of blue gear. This right here is the same item level as your blue one.
Can I solo? I can't solo it. So what if I tried to solo it? What if I tried to solo it? You can't enter the raid? What if I did? Yeah, get shit on? Okay, alright.
Purple one. It's 302. However, the only difference is that being a higher grade, purple as opposed to blue, it gives you better bonus effects, and also on top of that, it's a set. So having a set with set bonuses is always better than just having a blue piece on yourself. And once I finish those abyssal dungeons, I will get tokens as rewards. Tokens which you can exchange down here in the enchanting district. You can exchange at this NPC with actual pieces of blue gear. I have enough tokens to request 3 hats, but I'm going to request, for example, a piece of pants because my pants are blue. I will request.
So it's like, this is why I said before, it's like badges of frost, emblems of frost in ICC. Is that how it works? Oh my God. Okay, that's so good. I remember whenever that happened in the game and it was great. Yeah.
These purple pants. I will also request a piece of purple gloves, and I didn't claim the gloves yet. Don't forget to claim stuff, yeah? And I have them both now in my bag, pants and gloves. Then I would go to the merchant that has a hammer as a symbol, gear honing. It says, interact, gear transfer, select my pants, then take my blue pants that I'm currently wearing and use them as fodder to transfer all of my enchants over to my purple pants. Gear transfer, I lose my blue ones, but I get my purple ones.
Wait, so you get to move your enchants over? Wait, what, dude? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, that's cool. You keep your upgrades. That is really fucking badass. I like that a lot.
With the same exact enchants as my blue ones.
Yeah.
Do the same
Someone
with gloves.
tell Blizzard.
And now all of a sudden I already have 3 pieces from the purple set, which I can equip on myself and get some juicy set bonuses as well, which is attack speed 8% in my case. This is the way gear works at a very basic explanation in Lost Ark. It works the same in the next tier as well. Once you get the blue from the Chaos, you can start farming the Abyssal, get some tokens or even pieces dropped from the dungeons, and just replace that, take on the enchants and move on. You should also continue doing your story. The blue one that led you here, it continues through North Verne, and then after that it takes you to Shoeshire, and then from Shoeshire and item level 460 you can move on to Rohendel.
So your item level can go all the way up to, because like Stoops had on his character in Korea an item level of 1500. So your item level can go up 1,000. Current max is 1,340. Dude, that's insane. Bro, I'm gonna have so much fucking gear, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have so much fucking gear. This is gonna be insane. Like, everybody's gonna have to trade me so much gold and like all this stuff. Like, it's gonna be, guys, I know it's gonna be a lot of work for you guys to farm all this gold out, but listen, it's gonna be worth it for me. It'll be worth it for me if everybody trades me all the gold. But I don't need it yet. All right. I want to say that like I will not activate streamer benefits until it becomes a way to avoid tedious content. Like, for example, if I have to farm a dungeon 50 times and I do it 5 times and I ask for resources for the other 45, like I'll do that, right? But like to avoid tedious content, I will, but not to bypass content because it's too hard or something like that.
And further to
it's all about the
of,
content, boys. All about the content.
Yeah? Now, finishing the blue quests in the light blue story in North Verne also unlocks the abyssal dungeons that I was talking about. On top of that, finishing this story unlocks the opportunity for you to boost up another character for free all the way to endgame. Yeah. And that is done with the help of this item, which is called a Verne Power Pass, and you get this item in your mail as soon as you finish the last
50,
quest
right? Yeah.
in the blue story of North Verne, which is called Earin's Request. Eventually, you're going to have to come back here to the Queen, and that quest is going to be called Earin's Request. You finish it, and you get in your mailbox here a Verne Power Pass. You take this Power Pass in your bag, you right-click it, use it, and now you have it bound to your account. Then you go to character selection screen,
that's why I assume.
Create a character, and then use the Verne Power Pass on it by pressing Power Pass as opposed to Start Game.
There are some individuals that are in chat that are talking about how the servers are up. That's really cool. You know what we're going to do right now is if anybody else types it, I haven't made a comment about it. Number 1, they not up. Number 2, you say they up and they not up. Use a lion-ass bitch. And what do we do to lion-ass bitches? Gentlemen, what do we do? What do we do to lion-ass bitches, weaselly little liars? How long should we ban them for? I'm going to let the chat decide. How long should we ban them for? You guys are out for blood, huh? You guys are out for fucking until you beat the game. That'll be a day or 2, though. Perma, fuck them. Why don't we do this? Be a one week timeout. A 1 week timeout. And if you've been typing it a lot over and over and the mods see your logs, perma ban. Because it's not, the thing is, like, I know that they're not up. I know they're not up. Like, you're not fooling me. I'm not like, oh, what? Oh, they're up. Oh my God. Boy, I gotta get over there right now. No, I mean, you're not gonna fool me. Like, I have people that are gonna tell me whenever they're up. But there'll be people in chat, it's gonna annoy them. So quit doing it.
That character
quit
is at
goofing
endgame.
around.
That character is also going to receive another Verne Power Pass that you can again use in the same way and boost up a third character on that
That's
account
the second power
to
pass,
level 50. These power passes never expire, so I recommend you use them sparingly. In case you're a new player, you're trying a class at endgame, you might like it or you might not. If you don't really like it at endgame, feel free to use another Verne Power Pass to boost up another. Try that one. But then, after your second, wait a little bit. Wait a few days, maybe a couple of weeks. until you get to discover this game a bit more, until you get to see what other classes people are playing. Maybe you like some animations of someone right next to you, and then you're gonna have a free boost in order to use on the class that you have picked while being a little bit more educated on Lost Ark, as opposed to boosting up or leveling up a third character that you might eventually not like either. Alts are very useful in Lost Ark because of many reasons. First of all of these cooldowns.
See, I really wanted to know about this part right here especially, and the reason for that is because like a lot of people tell me that like alts are the most important thing in Lost Ark, right? Like you need to have alts, etc. Like absolutely you need alts. So I'm actually really curious about this myself. Banapeel stream is going to be lit. Oh, I know it's going to be lit. As I said, guys, we're probably going to do a Banapeel stream. I don't know, like maybe a day that I'm feeling a little bit bored. I want to have a little bit of fun. We'll do Banapeels. So like maybe, I don't know, like a week and a half, maybe something like that. We got plenty of them. We got plenty of Banapeels.
Talked about. They are per character. So doing abyssal dungeons on your alt as well, it's very easy to get to 340, right? Your alt can also make this sum of gold, a bit of accessories, some gear enchantment materials as well. The same things goes for the chaos dungeons, yeah? Your alt can do the chaos dungeons and get these materials. It can use it himself or herself, or these are tradable. You can send them to your main. The same for Guardian Raids, even better. In Guardian Raids, these are tradable as well, on top of these also. The fact that you have more chances to get the runes, for example, which are like, you know, server-wide, this is also very important, yeah? And also not to mention everything else that you can get on an alt as well as drops, such as, for example, engravings. Engravings are, again, server-wide. Getting some on your main, some on your alt. You can use them on whatever character you want, yeah? So they're important, they're nice to have, and they're also mega fun to play in terms of playing several classes, getting to enjoy more of Lost Ark. Lastly, I would like to talk about the cash shop. This is a question that I get very often on my stream, for example. What is
so just buy everything on here. Just buy this, buy that thing, buy this, buy the girl. We're gonna buy the. How much is the girl? Buy all of these, buy all that. Yeah, you just buy everything.
To buy from the cash shop. So let's take a look at the cash shop, and I will tell you a couple of items that I think are worth it. First of all, the premium membership. You can buy this either with
that's like a sub.
It's from here. You can buy this either with blue diamonds, which you can also get from in-game by spending gold on them. It's this currency exchange button. Buy crystals. You pay an amount of gold for some diamonds. When you have enough diamonds, you can go ahead and buy yourself a premium membership. Here you can also buy it straight with real money. Premium membership is important for several reasons, but the one big reason why this is important is this Bifrost slots right here. Everyone gets one for free, and then later on another and a third, but the premium gives you two.
Bifrost is it's the thing where you can teleport back and forth, right? I'm guessing because that's what it is in Thor. Yeah, okay.
Right away. So having 3 instant teleport locations to anywhere in the world is very important for when you're gonna wanna be efficient with doing your daily quests. These daily quests are all over the place. And with these Bifrost slots, you can save that exact location where you need to travel for your daily, get to the NPC, finish it up, 3 minutes, you're done, move onwards with your day. That's one reason and one thing from the cash shop I would buy. Here in the crystal section, I would absolutely recommend buying this one, if you still see it at the moment of you watching the video.
This?
Crystal, blue crystal in general is useful. As I said, not only for the premium membership, but also for many other things in the game, right, that cost blue
I've never
crystals.
opened a shop before.
Is very nice. Other than that, I would go for the Mount Pet here and sailing. I would absolutely buy one of these ship skins, whichever one you think fits for you. I purchased this one for myself, and I highly recommend it. As you're sailing around on the sea, this is a skin for your boat. But on top of just being a skin, it also gives you some convenience things. For example, this one automatically presses my spacebar basically and gives me the speed boost. And not only that, it loots stuff from the sea automatically, and it also has a chance to restore the speed boost gauge of my boat. So this is nice, but this one is where is it?
And you
This
can
one.
get these. Are these the ones that you can get in game? The crystals, like, can you earn these in game? Yeah, so you can earn those in game. Yeah. The thing is, like, it's such a weird conversation because it's like it's a free game. So like, how do you make money on a free game? Like, do you just sell cosmetics? Do you sell convenience things? Like, it's kind of hard to say. Like, I don't know. It is just hard to say. Cosmetic only? Yeah, like, I feel like, and this is what could happen. I mean, you never know. Like, if people in the West just they don't vibe with this, because like right now nobody really knows a whole lot about this because it's like most people aren't max level, so there's no reason for them to hit these friction walls. So whenever they get to this point, if it's frustrating, I could see it maybe changing. It just depends on how people react to it. Yeah, let me go ahead and look at this here. Ongoing conversation between publishers and developers. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, in my opinion, like, I just wish, like, what I would like is you pay a sub to the game, and if you pay the sub to the game, you get everything that the game has to offer, and there's no convenience that you can possibly pay for at all. Like, you pay a sub, that's it. And if you don't pay the sub, then, you know, like, you can, like, maybe buy, like, $5 to get some of the things out of the sub, for example. Like, no thanks. Subs are cancer. Well, no, like, I'm not saying that you should have it to where it's only a sub. That's awful. Wait, that's what this is. I'm describing this game. You realize that, right? Is you can play the game for free, but if you pay real money for the game, you have certain convenience features that happen better, or happen that are better and are more convenient. Yeah, I just like the vanilla WoW model, the Burning Crusade WoW model. You pay the $15, you get the game. That's it. Period. I like that.
Is also very popular. Amount from the cash shop is always a worthwhile investment because not only they look awesome, but they are also a little bit faster than most of the mounts in game. And then finally from the home tab, this Mari's secret shop, if you do want to spend anything here, then at least spend on proper things, which are tier 2 or tier 3 materials as opposed to tier 1. Don't buy these tier 1 because you have so many ways and it's so fast to get all of the tier 1 things in game that you actually would just be basically wasting money. But these for tier 2 and tier 3, if you're going to find them later on, are cool to have because the nature of tier 2 patch and tier 3 patch is to be a bit slower than tier 1. So if you want to spend here, which you don't need by any means, by the way, you can get all of these things always in game. Then
yeah, I think for me, I'm not going to spend any money to like advance my character any more than what I already have. Like, I just don't want to do that because like then it's just weird. You know what I mean? It's just weird.
At least spend on something that's
I'll spend Rich's
and
money
that was everything for my crash course into Lost Ark, my beginner's guide for all of you that are new. I hope this was helpful to you.
Rich is T3
Why
already?
don't you go ahead and start some gathering as well? You can start out with foraging, logging,
yeah, I haven't
mining,
done this yet.
Then go to your housing plot with those materials, right? You get a song all the way back from a purple quest in Lutera Castle at level 26. You go to your housing plot, you take care of that a little bit, you level it up, you discover the stronghold system, and then later on when your character gets to tier 2 gear, you can start slowly getting into hunting, fishing, excavating, right? Because these three are important for tier 2. There's so much in Lost Ark that you can actually do, and I didn't even mention PvP. Joining a guild, very important to do at endgame, right? Being part of a...
I heard that there was like guild versus guild wars in this game. Is that true? Does that true or no? Yes, it is. Bro, that is going to be badass. Like, I don't know what to call the guild. I was going to call it Big Cock Kings. That's the best name I've thought of so far. Yeah, I don't know what else we could do. Maybe Gotcha Kings? Fuck that.
Community, playing with some friends, and on top of that, getting rewarded with materials that you can later on exchange at this merchant for even more gear upgrading materials and whatever other goodies, right? I wish you lots of love. Thank you for watching this video. I stream here on YouTube. I upload these kinds of videos regularly. I have a video podcast here, so absolutely worth subscribing to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you really soon. Take care and stay safe.
So Sywo has been making content for Lost Ark for like 2 years. He's a bona fide, legitimate, 100% Lost Ark Andy. This video like literally just came out. If you guys want to go over and like give the video a like and just like watch, open a video for a second or two, give it a view, go ahead and do it.